with you what I believe is a really good morning routine. I've been doing this for a little while, and I think I've found some good things that might even help you if you're struggling with kind of how to start the day when you wake up, what to do. I've found it to be so critical to actually carve out that time for yourself instead of just getting up and immediately checking phone, checking emails, just letting the day take you over. You can actually take over the day first. And one of the best things I found for that is using a journal. And I've used lots of different journals. A couple of my favorites, you can kind of decide what's best for you, is Brendon Burchard has one called the High Performance Planner that I think is excellent. It asks you a lot of prompts. You have like morning prompts and evening prompts. And then one that I have literally just finished, I had to order a new one of these. Lena's trying to get in here. It's called the Hard Way Journal. It's by Joe DeSena, founder of Spartan. So since I do a lot of Spartan races and endurance training and competitions, this one spoke to me because it's a little bit more kind of on that side on the fitness side. But what's cool about this is, so every morning, I'll kind of show you how this is laid out. It just breaks out, like you write down the date, you write down the 3 things you're grateful for, the 3 actions you're going to take today, the hard lessons. It says what things did you feel good about or enjoy learning today. I usually think about that in retrospective. Since I'm filling this out in the morning, I'm thinking like, what did I learn yesterday? What did I learn from those? If they were like failures, what did I learn from those failures? If there's wins, celebrating the wins. What opportunities are coming up? So focused on opportunities, whether that's like a business opportunity, something for the family. And then your big vision reminder. This is the one thing I think, I know I've missed out on a lot, but it's what's that big vision? If it's a revenue goal, a family goal, whatever type of goal in it. Both my dogs are trying to get in here in the picture. This is Clover. What's up, Clover? And then at the bottom, this is kind of the fitness side. It's how many burpees did you do today and how much time did you spend running? To be honest, not every day do I have burpees and running time, but lots of days I do. And then on this side over here, again, this is just real small. You get a little story. So this is like a hard way meditation. It's usually a story. So this one, for example, says, after failing Tough Mudder's rope climb initially, an athlete trained hard and returned to conquer it. They learned that failure isn't final. Hard work brings victory. So just kind of some cool little short stories that have a leadership or life lesson in there. And then I love this open section right here. So you can kind of get in there and write down, like this one, for example, on this date, I just broke into 2 columns. I like to have just open space to write. So I have like revenue generating activities and non-revenue generating activities. So as a small business owner for me, I have a team and I've got lots of clients that depend on me, a big team that depends on me. So I need to be thinking about, is my day filled with more things that are generating revenue to move the needle, or is it more administrative things that I need to be delegating? So that helps me. So that is a way that I love to start the day, is the Hard Way Journal by Joe. I'll put a link in the bottom. And then this is really cool. My wife just got this for me for Christmas. Obviously, see the tree in the back. So if you're watching this and it's not Christmas time, we just started 2026. But this is the Bible recap. I love the Lord. I'm a Christian, and this is going to help me get through the Bible in a year. So I'm starting that. It's cool. My daughter, who's 11 right now, also got like the kids version. And so we're talking about right now, we're going through Genesis and kind of talking about things going on in Genesis with Noah's Ark and creation and all that. So that's been really cool to have a conversation with my daughter about. But I think, in general, just starting the day, just how important it is to have a good routine, a good habit, because habits are what transforms who you are as a person. It's who you become. We don't accidentally wake up early. We don't accidentally journal, accidentally read the Bible, accidentally go for morning runs, right? Those things don't happen by accident. They all happen by intention. So even if it's a small habit to start, right? Even if it's saying, hey, I'm going to start doing a little journal every day. And that could just be answering a few questions. And I think the biggest things with that is like, what are you grateful for? Right? Like, what are 3 things you're grateful for? What are 3 big wins from yesterday? And then what are the 3 big things you want to accomplish today? If I had to boil it down to just those 3 sets of 3, it would be that. I think when we come with a spirit of gratitude and learn to like write down what we're thankful for, I think sometimes we forget to celebrate the successes we've had. We always think about how can we do things better, when's the next win, but pausing to write down what we're actually, the things that we did well, that we're excited about. That's good. Like we need to get in the habit of that. And then our task list is never ending. So there's always new things to do, always things to add to that task list. But I think just thinking about if I could just finish 3 things today, no matter what would those 3 things be that at the end of the day, you could feel accomplished, like you did something well and that you were happy about it? What would those 3 things be? So whatever it is you start, I think having that morning routine, I looked back through this last year and I can vividly remember the mornings that I went to the office and I just dove in. Like I messed up. I didn't do my morning routines. I just got started, right? I had my coffee or had my Celsius and I would just start just jamming through work, like writing emails, talking to my team, getting stuff done. And it wasn't because of lack of activity. There was still stuff getting done, but there wasn't strong direction. There wasn't a clear goal of what I wanted to accomplish that day. I was letting the day happen to me instead of me control my day. And then the days when I just, spent that extra 10, 15, 30 minutes and mapped those things out. Here's the things that I have to get done today. Here's the things I'm thankful for. Here's the big ones I had yesterday. Went through that process. It makes such a huge difference. So creating those morning routines has been critical. And of course, the morning coffee. And I'm in my house right now, so obviously my dogs here love to be a part of that morning routine. It's actually really hard to do right here. I'm in like the sunroom in my house. And every time I sit down here, both these dogs think that I'm here just to play with them. So they love to come up here and jump up and be a part of the fun action. Yeah, that's the way I love to start my day. Here's the cool thing too. Take a drink of my coffee. Quick break. That's good stuff. Most of the time during the week too, I did forget this. I love to start with a physical activity. So I do this group called F3 Fitness Fellowship Faith. It's a free workout group for men. They meet rain or shine, hot or cold, which means no matter if it's 20 degrees outside and snowing or whether it's 103 degrees outside and it is just like burning hot, we're out there doing stuff. And there's something special when you get your mind right and you get your body right very first thing in the morning. So when you get up and you do a run, like I've conditioned myself to get up sometimes at 3:50 or 4:50 and get a 30-minute to an hour run in the morning before doing some outside body weight exercises. And when I come home and I get home, let's say at like 6:20, 6:30, family's still asleep. And I feel like I have had almost a full day already. I've been running, I've been moving, I've been talking to guys in community. That checks so many boxes to start the day. So imagine when you pair those things together, when you have that physical readiness and mental readiness, and by the time you're, starting your day at whatever time, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever, but you've already had that preset and you've journaled, maybe you've read the Bible, you've done like a run or a workout, and you know exactly what you want your day to look like and you're just ready for it. It makes so much of a difference. So that's what I'm going to continue to do is every day be disciplined of journaling, be disciplined of reading the Bible, be disciplined of moving my body, still have some recovery days because I'm training for a 100-mile trail run coming up here in April, and I'll document some of that. So that's a bit daunting. I've done lots of 50Ks. I've done a couple 50-milers. I've actually got a 50K coming up in a month, and then a 50-miler the following month, possibly a race this month too, and then probably a month of no races and a little bit more of like training and focus, and then the big 100-miler. And not only 100-miler, it's in the mountains, so I picked a really hard one. Me and my buddy are doing it. It's actually with Spartan, they're putting on the Blood Root 100 Ultra, which is crazy. And I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I've invited the founder of Spartan, Joe DeSena, to actually come run it with us. So we've been emailing back and forth. I think it'd be so cool to get him out there in his own backyard doing a 100-mile mountain ultra. Would be fun. But that's it. I'm going to be sharing some more things just along this journey and this channel. I'm still experimenting on content, so you might see different things. You might see stuff about the Jeep and some Jeep adventures. You might see some stuff about fitness and endurance, see some stuff about like mindset, what else? And see some stuff maybe even about like kind of marketing and growing a business. Those are all things I'm really passionate about. And I'm just going to share along the journey. And I hope you find some good stuff here that sticks, that can help you along your journey. And I'll catch you on the next one.